all the incoming freshmen were scared and excited about what was to come. They were in college now. Who would their friends be? What was their life going to look like? For many, it was the first time they were away from home for the first time for so long. Christine and Mitchell were most likely feeling those same things and probably more. What they didn't know was that they were going to be meeting the love of their life, the person they would want to spend the rest of their life with that first year in the Incredibles dorm. The student staff made a bet that year on who was going to be a couple. Christine and Mitchell topped the list.
For those of you who don't know Mitchell, he is a true creature of habit. I mean, he's routine-oriented, quiet, stoic. You might have noticed all this. And a lot can be said about Mitchell and Christine's differences, and it's true, they are quite different. But there's also a lot to be said for their similarities as well. After all, Christine, too, is a dedicated, diligent individual. And living with them over the years, I could see how their care for one another has its roots in their shared daily routines and values, but blossoms forth and allows them to challenge one another and carry them both out of their comfort zones.
You're sitting next to the love of your life, and all I can think about is how your 6-year-old self would be freaking out right now. Even though you are younger than us by just a few months, we've always looked up to you. You're literally our role model.
You've always known what you wanted in life. It's been so amazing for us to watch you strive for the most ambitious goals and totally knock them out of the park. Christine, how do you make everything look so effortlessly easy?
Here we are now, 8 years later. Mitchell and Christine are still very much in love. Even more incredible, they are making a lifelong commitment to each other, a commitment that deep in their hearts was made about 8 years ago. It's an act of courage for two people to build a life together, weaving love, respect, growth, and joy into the everyday moments of their lives. Christine and Mitchell will drink deeply from the well of abundant love for the rest of their lives. They have chosen to treasure each other as they walk with curiosity and generosity toward all the infinite possibilities their shared lives will bring. They will witness and support each other in becoming more of who they are by loving and accepting each other unconditionally.
Choose you in 100 lifetimes. I choose you.
But when we were tasked to write our wedding vows, I just didn't know where to begin. How can I summarize into words how I feel about the person I love so deeply with every inch of my being? How can I explain the way my stomach still gets butterflies when you walk into a room? How can I quantify the number of times you've held me, comforted me, and made me feel strong when I thought I was weak? It's almost impossible to do these things, to write this all out, because my love for you knows no bounds.
Through your encouragement and by your example, you have helped me grow and improve as a person. You have drawn me out of my shell, introducing me to new experiences, new people, and a new culture. You've demonstrated how to get things done with an energy and doggedness that I continue to work to fully emulate. And you have shown me how to get my hands dirty when I really need to. Christine, I make the following promises to you as my companion in life. I vow to always remember that we are co-equal partners in a shared life and to be always willing to make sacrifices in the interest of our collective happiness. I vow to always comfort and support you as well as I'm able in the face of life's stresses and difficulties. I vow to love you until the day I die.
Choose lies in 100 lifetimes. He'd choose us in 100 worlds. He'd find us, and we'd say
8 years ago, when we began this relationship, I knew I found my person. I had this feeling, this really strong feeling, that I would get to be with you forever. I can't wait to be married to you, to say I love you 20 times a day, to spend the rest of our lives together. I love you, Mitchell.
every day and every moment,
Christine and Mitchell,
every breath
by your lives
we
together
take,
and your words today in this ceremony of the heart,
we choose
you are truly married, and may you blessed be. My friends, we have witnessed Mitchell and Christine make their loving commitments to each other. May the love which brought us here live in our hearts and theirs forever. May we allow that love to transform our lives. And now, let the grace of the Spirit, the strength of this gathering, and the beauty of each person here be with you and abide with you now and always. Let the celebration begin and continue today and for the rest of their lives. I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss each other.